What's good?
All right, don't have
This is Cam at the Raw.
All right, ready?
Yeah, we've been ready.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we gotta close that door.
Yeah.
Pause. Time out. Give us a second. Gather your breaths and everything. Y'all wasn't ready for this anyway. Anyway, so it goes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are now rocking with the Homeboy Etiquette goddamn podcast. It's your main man over here at the 5280Q. Pass on to my partner in crime, the motherfucking arc reactor.
Yo, this is Cam at the Raw representing Homeboy Etiquette here on YouTube and Twitch. Also representing Homeboy Etiquette here on also representing KMT Games and KMT Productions here on YouTube. Sorry guys, I'm a little thrown off today. I've had a headache all day, so like my brain's a little scrambled, but we're gonna try to go ahead and get through this. Passing it back to Q for today's subject.
Today's subject, as you know, as it is right now, it's January 7th. One day after the of the charging of the Capitol. I was fucked around. Anyway, so last week we skipped the show because we didn't skip the show. You know, we had New Year's celebrations to go to and shit like that. And plus, if you here in Colorado, we had a snowstorm.
Yeah.
Well, man, shit, I like snow.
I don't, man.
Like,
I don't like snow.
We were worried in Colorado here because our winter so far, our fall and winter has been just warm as shit. Like even today is fucking warm as shit for January. Me too, but I'm like, yo, I need a couple of snowstorms and shit just so we can like have the water in the mountains and shit, the snow, and then it melts and then water in the mountains, and then we have access to water.
I mean, but you would still have water. It just wouldn't be snow.
I mean, don't we need this shit to fucking rain? Like,
the same precipitation comes over the mountains from the Pacific Ocean. Like, it's the same thing. You know what I mean? Like, I have no problems. See, people are talking about like, oh, global warming, and it's so warm in December, and I'm just like, dude, stop complaining. Like, stop. Because, first off, like they've been talking about the ocean's level rising since before I was born. I'm a 31-year-old man. But here's what you don't understand is that insurance companies would not cover any type of construction or building in Florida if there was going to be a rise in ocean height. In fact, you can still go down to Florida and sea level has been sea level for the past 200 years. It hasn't moved an inch. None at all. So it's like it's complete horseshit, dude.
Has been a water jug? It's like, it's another thing. Water in it. Oh, another thing like I found out about global war. I just need something to hold the phone for the Instagram. But
I found out a whole fucking thing.
Okay.
Here, if you're gonna talk, I'll grab it.
All right, anyway. So one thing I found about global warming through the Jordan Peterson podcast, it was talking about like how far humanity has really progressed, even though like people's like, okay, not people, the news go global warming, and then little Greta Thunberg's like, it's global warming, we're not gonna have a fucking earth. Like, motherfucker, first off, China has planted so many motherfucking trees. Like, we have replenished. Apparently, this is just me reciting information I heard. Like, we planted so many goddamn trees, the size of, like, I think the whole fucking U.S. is some shit worse. Oh, okay, it's not the whole U.S. It's like 2 states. I forgot but it's a shit ton of trees. And you know what trees feed off? It's like the CO2 in the fucking air. Like, bitch, what do trees fucking eat?
Yeah, trees eat CO2, and then they shit out oxygen. But here's also the thing, though, is that the whole issue with carbon emissions or whatever, the whole issue with carbon emissions is that carbon being put back into the atmosphere is actually good for plants because they eat it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, like, even the concept of us humans destroying the atmosphere because we're putting carbon emissions, that's actually reverse. We're actually making the plant life more healthy in the process. So the whole thing with the greenhouse effect when it comes to fucking global warming is that it's actually a fucking good thing. Like the planet was never more healthy than than when we had more carbon for plants to grow.
Pull that. But like, yeah. So we got more green.
Are you on
plant,
Instagram?
Yes, IG. Yeah. So the planet is more green. it's more green because like motherfucker. Well,
because
especially
of carbon emissions.
shout out to China for planting all those goddamn trees
Yeah, shout out.
and shit. So like, we use fossil fuels, put CO2 in the goddamn air. Trees go like feed me. It's like you. It's like maybe it's like pouring champagne at a goddamn after you won a championship ring, and then like you just making that shit rain. Like carbon dioxide everywhere. Trees grow, bitch. Drink that shit.
The plants are having a party, bro. Like they're just like, oh my god, thank you for driving your cars. Like we can actually eat more because of your fossil fuels being put into the atmosphere.
You know what we should do? We gotta ask Vin Diesel if Groot is a fan of Tesla. It's like they don't produce no CO2. So are you a fan of Tesla? I am Groot.
I mean, technically, Tesla is still going off of carbon emissions too, because the problem is that when the materials that make the Tesla cars, they're being powered by power plants, which are still going off of coal and fossil fuels. So even electric-based cars are still contributing to the carbon footprint.
Yep.
Like it's a feel-good solution for something that literally only has one option. You know what I mean? So, like, I mean, drive your Tesla. I mean, like, I hear that they're the shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. My brother has one. That thing jumps.
Yeah. That's what I keep hearing. Like, it's basically like being in a spaceship on the ground or something. Like it just drives better. Like,
oh man, that's what he said too. And you get to watch fucking Netflix and this shit. I was watching Netflix as he was charging this shit.
Yeah.
But man, like, I'm a little bit conflicted now. I want a R8, but if I won't go as high as an R8, but I want a Jaguar F type.
Jaguar F. Okay.
Or it used to be the Project. It was my dream car a while ago before I even found out about the R8. It was it used to be called Project 7 before they when it was like getting into the market and shit. They called it the Project 7, and I saw it in the magazine. Oh, actually, I saw it in the Playboy article.
Oh my
because I read the articles.
I'm like, you do not. You read them? Like, for what? Like, what's interesting in those?
Playboy articles are dope. Now, if you ask me what I remember from it outside of the Project 7, there was some like good ones about like actors, some directors. It was like great interviews, and I think I hope Playboy is still active because I gotta go renew my subscription because they write great articles, even though they did have the first. What the fuck does that even look like now? Like they had their first fucking transgender Playboy bunny.
Oh Lord, I don't even want to think about that.
Okay, we'll just.
I just like nothing against you alphabet people, but like that's just not my cup of tea.
I'm like, what is are they okay? So we can say day is better term. Like, are they just like walking around like? Look at, or they're like swinging around the dick like a lightsaber, like.
No. They probably pull the Scary Movie 2, tuck it in between their legs.
Fucking Ray. Yo, like when Ray was just sitting there, she was like sitting. He was like,
"Is it in or out?"
Like, oh. So he's like, "Hey Ray, when you see Bobby, can you tell him I love him?" And then Ray goes, "All right, when I see Bobby, I'll tell him I love him." Fucking right, though. That was awesome. We still gotta write our movie show.
Yeah, I mean, but he sold it because he was actually gay. Like,
shit,
did you know that he's legitimately like gay?
But he has kids. Okay, never mind. Let me stop because gay men do have children, and then also even like the Green Lantern.
He was stuck in the closet.
Oh, the Green Lantern from what the fuck is that? It's not Super Friends. It's Justice Society. Oh. There you go. So the Green Lantern, Alan Scott from Justice Society, is gay, and he has 2 children.
Yeah. I mean, because they're still knocking down females before they make the decision to just be like, you know what, I'm just gonna commit to dick. And I
like sword fighting.
I can't let all of these glow in the dark condoms go to waste. Like come on, man.
First off, that's got to be the most probably immature goddamn relationship there is. Like, all right, I'm gonna say that bit for when I do stand up. It's just like I got a good bit in mind. It's like two gay dudes are just immature as shit, and they're just sitting there like, we're going to have romance moment time, and then they just go.
bro. But honestly,
okay,
like, no, I've heard that from okay. There are some more feminine type gay dudes or whatever, but I've heard from like just a dude that you talk to that's gay that you wouldn't even know is gay, right? And there's no signs, and then they'll literally say stuff like, "Dude, I'm still a dude. I'm not into the whole soft romance stuff. Throw me some butt pounding porn. I'll watch that all day. But I'm not trying to watch Brokeback Mountain. I don't like that. I don't like that sissy shit. I suck dick, but I don't like that sissy shit. You know what I mean?
It's like yeah, true. Because because the most.
How did we fucking get here, bro?
I hold on. We'll finish off this. It's like the most primary image that we have.
Oh, my head hurts. Oh, God.
I'm sorry, man.
No,
the most primary image that we have of our gay community is the more sassy. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. Sassy gay community. But you don't have like a dude just sitting there in a business suit, just handling deals and shit like that. Like, yeah, look, man, they see this, and we take this fucking deal off the table. We go over there across the street to the motherfuckers get the shit for like 16% off here. Now we can make this money together. I can make the money with them. We can put you out of business. And then they sign a contract and they make good deals. And he go home and he's just like, yeah, we don't get that type of gay guy. We get just sassy. We don't get like power broker gay.
But that's more often than not. Like, see, I work with gay dudes, and it's more often that they're literally just regular dudes, and then you just find out that they like sucking dick.
Yeah.
like I went out with some coworkers to a fucking bar one time, and while I'm working with the guy. It's just told it's business as usual. It's just like, okay, well, we're upgrading this system. These are the new processes that are rolling out, blah, 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 blah. As soon as you get a couple drinks in them, that's when the queer came out, bro. And like, he's like, oh my God, Shannon, where have you been? And I'm just like, there it is. There it is. I never saw it before.
I have a question. Like, when they say like, where have you been? Is like, where you been like for fun, jolly time, or is like, hey Shannon, I kind of like you, and I'm glad that you.
No, because me and another coworker, we were at a separate bar, and we were bar hopping with coworkers and stuff. And he was with a bunch of our other coworkers. Me and the other dude were at a different bar, and I'm over here trying to get bitches and shit. That's why we were taking so long at the first bar. But then they kept calling us, and then he was like, Shannon, where are you and John at? Why are you guys not here? And I'm just like, there it is. You know,
okay.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it as much before. There were subtle hints, but now, as soon as this guy gets alcohol in him, yeah, you're just blatant, just flamboyant. You know what I mean?
All right. Do you think alcohol is true? Is what a sober mind thinks, drunken mind speaks? Are you of that concept, or do you think that's true? I don't think that's true.
It's called excuse juice. I think what it is. Actually,
excuse juice is I never heard that.
I believe both sides. So I think that it depends on the type of person, because there are some people that use it as an excuse to get what they want or do what they want.
Do foul behavior and then have an excuse to hide behind, be like, no, it's just
or to be more honest with themselves. You know what I mean? Because the reason why I say both is because for me specifically, I was way more socially refined. I was almost like introverted, right?
Mm-hmm.
And whenever I would drink, all of a sudden I can just talk to whoever. And then so I just I took how I felt while I was drinking and then tried to translate that into my sober mind. Because they were completely different people. You know what I mean? And then so for me, it legitimately was there's sober Shannon and drunk Shannon, or sober Kemet and drunk Kemet, right? And then
you just said you have 4 personalities.
I spent I spent a lot of years of drinking, consolidating those 2 people into just one dude. So now the only difference with me drinking is I get louder. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's true as fuck.
Yeah.
You go through the Homeboy Etiquette catalog. You tell when he's goddamn drunk. You can tell when I'm drunk. Okay, when other shit happened, and then when I'm slumped the fuck over, goddamn, that episode was. Oh man, I remember that episode. I was just. And then
we have some wild shit on YouTube, bro. That's why I'm actually shocked. Yo, speaking of which, if there's anybody watching this right now, yo, like the video. Like share this. This is a live stream right now. Share Homeboy or twitch.tv/Homeboy Etiquette so that people can get in on the action, guys. Just a quick PSA.
What else? I remember it's like, okay, so the thing about like drunken experiences, like growing from that is having drunken epiphanies after. Like a lot of epiphanies I've had has come in the morning with a fucking hangover. And I'm like, oh God. It's not,
dude. I actually love hungover version of me, dude. Like, oh my God, hungover version of me is the funniest nigga ever, bro. Like, I literally just go out of my, like, everything's a joke to me. Like, I talk mad shit because I'm in pain. So I literally like
wubba dub 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 dub
wubba lubba dub dub, bro. And like, so like literally I have no filter. And the shit that just comes out of me is just so goddamn hilarious. I remember one day years ago, I was hungover as fuck, and it was just like me and one other dude working at Jersey Mike's, right? And it was busy as fuck. And then just something clicked in my head, and I just like, I'm just gonna start talking with an English accent. And then like, so I literally just started talking. Yeah, I did it like I did this like 20 times in a row. Like I would take the entire order like this. I'm like, okay, so you want the big cojones salt? Okay, right. Do you want that Mike's way? And then I would do the entire thing start to finish. And as soon as they would start to walk out, when you're supposed to say like have a good day, I'm like I was like, oh, okay, it's going to be 23.95. And then as soon as they're leaving, I'm like, all right, have a good day, and then just change back to normal. And like,
first off, I'm jealous. I'm jealous right now. I'm jealous. I'm that's one of my New Year's resolutions. Like I'm jealous because I can't do it. I don't think I can do a British accent like that. At least not that well.
It just
like,
takes a bit of practice, mate.
Hey, mate, I just need a bit of practice over here with tea and fucking crumpets and shit and fucking bomb and dick and balls and shit. I gotta cuss. That's my British accent, me cussing.
Yeah, wanker. Like I mean, it like does take a bit of practice. But like I mean, this is probably a bad. This is more like a Cockney accent.
Like, yeah, you're kind of acting like a fucking okay, never mind. I think that's more of Italian than anything.
You're fucking movie.
I think I'm too like, man. I watch too many goddamn mob Italian movies. I got a better
sleeping with the fishes.
It goes every time I get out, they keep pulling me back in. Oh, that's from the fucking that one guy from the fucking Sopranos that keep doing that shit. He just doesn't. That's his act. Like you seen the Sopranos, right?
I haven't seen all of it, but okay. Like I've seen a good amount of it.
Okay, in the first couple of episodes I remember watching, there's this one character, and he's like, it's right after Scarface came out, and then he just keeps reiterating that same line. They count money. He goes, every time we get out, they keep pulling me back in. Everybody laughs. They're fucking over there burying the damn dead body. He goes, every time I get out, they keep pulling me back, and it's like. And these motherfucking friends
a little bit more so that like since it's sideways, they can't really see you, bro. No, the other way.
Oh, it's like
they couldn't really see you.
His goddamn friends just keep laughing at the same goddamn joke.
More.
Okay, more.
They can't see you, bro.
Oh,
because as soon as you move your head back, it goes into the comments.
Oh, man, we can't see me. That's that. They can see me. We can't see me. Cause comment.
No, but they see the comments too.
Oh,
yeah, bro.
You get rid of this shit? Go away.
No. What I'm saying is that on their screen, they're gonna see whatever comments are there. So like I'm just trying to get you in the frame, bro. It's not. Yeah. All right. Whatever.
Okay,
right, but the Sopranos.
But like this motherfucker just always just iterates the same joke. So it's like our friend that only has that one good joke, and he just never develops more jokes. So do we know somebody like that has that one joke? Because that should be that nigga's New Year's resolution is nigga get a new joke.
I don't think so.
Ooh.
But there are a series of jokes that like for example, like what me and Gus would always joke about was like Aqua Teen Hunger Force. You know what I mean? Like Carl.
My name is Shake.
My name is Shake Soda, the Mike Roller, the old schooler. You want a drink? I'll bring it to you.
I thought the whole theme song went, my name is Shake Zula, the Mike Cooler.
Oh, I thought it was Mike Ruler.
No, I think yours is right. But mine is what I heard.
Ruler, the old schooler. You want a drink?
I'll bring it to you.
Yeah. Like, yeah, but yeah, it was Carl. And like, so we would,
Carl was the shit.
Dude, to this day, I still just like, yeah, I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like we would go through like whole fucking bits, bro. And like, because we would watch like the best of Carl. You know what I mean?
Where's Gus, man? I hope Gus.
Julian chilled with him like yesterday or some shit.
Oh, sweet, man.
They went to play pool or something.
I think Gus could be too
Shout
much
out
of
to Goose, man.
I think Goose could be too much of a funny person. I think if like we sat him down and just went over comedy with him, like Goose would be the funny as fucking shit.
Dude, no,
Goose
he's
is
a
fucking,
funny ass guy. Like,
Goose is fucking hilarious. He should do stand up, like just it reminds me of that movie of Bronx Tales. Like the saddest thing in the sea in the world is wasted talent.
Right.
And it's like just thinking about that now. I never recognized it before, but like. Goose
a funny motherfucker, bro.
Is fucking hilarious.
No, dude, we would literally go back and forth, or like we would talk about like Carl from Hunger T Aquaforce, and then we would also talk about the Boondocks, right? Wait. And then like the Booty Warrior, right? You see, booty is more important than food. It's more important than drinking water. If I see a guy I like, I tell him like this: I like you, and I want you. Now we can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way. The choice is yours. And like, bro, like,
I see. We're gonna do this the hard way. I'm a black sex warrior.
I'm a warrior. You gonna give me that butt? And like, bro, like, no. So it wasn't like one trick pony thing. It was more just like we had go-to series that we would go to. So it's like, I don't know anybody who just keeps them. Oh, well, see, I told this guy, if you want the stapler, then you're going to need to take it with staples in it so that you can staple something.
For some reason, I saw that person right there. I just imagine that. I'm just looking at him, just go snap. Like, I don't think you need to exist anymore.
Just kill that guy, right?
Like, okay, that'd be fucking horrible. Don't do that to a person you think that just has a sense of humor. If a person has that type of sense of humor and they don't recognize that their joke sucks, that is fucking hilarious as all hell. Just like, bro, Tom's jokes suck, but it's also so funny to see him try and believe that it's hilarious. That's just the effort is more hilarious than anything.
You know what? Like, and this is actually ironic because I never really thought about it. I work in like an office with like a bunch of like older dudes, particularly white. You know what I mean? Whatever. It's an office.
First
you know
all,
what I'm saying?
I like to say this. I would like to. I've read this quote recently, and it says there's two type of peoples in the world. There's the wise, and there's the fools, and only the fools separate themselves into race, religion, creed, sex, what kind of color tic-tac-toe shoes they got on, some shit like that. Because I remember I got into a conversation about somebody, and then it was like, oh, white person. I was like, actually, Scottish. White person? Like, no, Scottish. What's the difference? Like, bitch, the Scottish have a history.
No, I got you on that. Like, I think particularly it's more just like white and black people that chose a color. Mm-hmm. Like you can, if you were to call, like, you cannot call a Korean person Japanese. They'll fight you.
I hope they do. I hope they whoop your ass.
No, like
I hope they Korean Joe slap the shit out you. If anybody is our friends, you know that reference.
No, real shit. And like, but typically, like I have conversations his name is John. I'm not gonna give out his full government name, or whatever. And we joke about this because like he's an older white dude. He's probably like 45, 46,
mm-hmm.
and he's like a military brat.
Mm-hmm.
So you know people with military background and shit. And like he's like second generation military. They have zero. Well, he's second generation military. Like he was a military brat, and then he went to the military for a little while.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. No, like so you realize that like there's no filter there.
It's no holds barred.
So we dead ass joke about race all the fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So sometimes like it'll just randomly come up in conversation. It'll hit me with a gut punch, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it'll be something like it was just like, oh yeah, well this happened to me. Like the cop pulled me over, blah blah blah. And he was just like, man, goddamn, it's good to be white. That's never happened to me.
Oh yeah, you told me that before.
Son of a bitch. And like I'm just like, you're absolutely right. And I'm just like, he's just like, but dude, like, and now I'm just like, well, it is pretty nice, you know, walking down the sidewalk and basically people treat me like a pit bull, so I get the whole sidewalk to myself. It's just like, dude, I don't know what that's like. I mean, that must be great. You must be like a king. You know what I'm saying? Like we literally joke about all type of racial shit. That's why like I don't have any problem just being like, okay, well I work with a bunch of white people. You know what I'm saying? Like I just do. Like that's a fact. Like
I like that because I have I experienced both facets of it. Like being in the service. It's like being a Marine. It's not something I'm gonna brag about, but first off, sympathize, Fidelis out there to all the devil dogs out there. You know, it's always
yes.
But anyway, so it's so remember, I don't know if you were there. No, you weren't there. We was driving down. We was going to streets. That fucking Irish pub, like right there down there off of Colfax.
I was not there.
All right, so we was in Julian's fucking old school Bonneville Pontiac, and I was driving that bitch, and I came across a 5-way stop.
Was this at the Axis? Because he had the Pontiac at the Axis, right?
Yeah. We was living at the Axis. We went down the streets, and then on a ladies' night, it was a 5-way stop. I'm looking, and this is the first time I'm like, what the fuck do you do?
A 5-way stop.
Yeah, at streets. So you look up streets on Google Maps in fucking Denver, Colorado, you will see a 5-way fucking stop, maybe even a 6-way, because of the alley and shit, and then the dumpster got to go somewhere. And then like, I'm sitting there looking there, I'm like, what the fuck do you do here? I was like, all right, so the light.
YOLO, fuck it.
That's what happened, nigga. I smashed that fucking pedal and I made my goddamn turn. But little did I know, God was kind of in the area, and so he whoop. So he pulls me over.
I'm like, dude, really? So, come on.
So it's me in the driver's seat, Hooligan in the passenger. I think this nigga BC's in the back with Gus too and Eric. Eric.
You guys had a full fucking car.
We had a car of goons.
Yeah,
okay, we're gonna say goons.
Because Gus and Eric, they the niggas, but they ain't niggas.
Them niggas is goons. So we had a car. We had a car of goons, and then my cocky ass. I don't even know where I got the cocky. Okay, yeah, dude, it's just there. But so here you go. It goes. I go roll down the window. Cop comes up, and I just hand him my cat card, my fucking military ID, and I just go. And he grabbed it.
We don't accept that here.
Have a good day, sir. Nope. That shit did not happen. It went, I flashed that shit, and he said, like have FOP a good day, sir. And then he drives off, and then Hooligan just goes, nigga, what the fuck? And then the whole car's wild. And I was like, oh, shit. Because oh man.
No, yeah, you flexed on them, bro. Like, because like I don't know if you guys know about that, like, but there's something called like the Fraternal Order of Police, the FOP card. See, like if you know police officers, there's a special little card that they can give you. A lot of the times you can get it through donating to police stations.
Oh, it's a sticker.
Like that. Well, like they have an actual card. Like if you donate a certain amount, then you get an actual card that you can literally like hand the police officer with the 2-finger look away. Give through the crack of the window, and they're just
first off, I'm a cop. If you don't look at me at least with some common decency, be like, "Hey, officer, I'm sorry for the. I don't know what the issue is, but here it is." I'm like, "All right, cool. I'll be cool." But if he's like, I'm like, "Nigga, get your pasty ass out of the car."
Okay, so from what I hear, most of the time it works as long as it's within the correct county and state and all that type of stuff. Mm-hmm. But if the cop wants to be a dick, then he could just be like, we don't recognize that here. And then just pull your ass out the car.
Oh, hell yeah, I would. Motherfucker, you just did this to me. I was like, license, like, here you go. I'm like, this motherfucker just called me, nigga. Get the fuck out the car. Stop resisting. Call me. Al Sharpton.
He's Ryan King me. He got somebody help.
And it's funny because I'm the cop whooping his ass.
Yeah.
Like, man, don't you
Stop it. I'm going to have to get the taser sound. So don't tase me, bro. Ah!
I'm like, man, don't you. I'm like, first off, no, don't you ever just, like, motherfucker, you shit and piss just like the rest of us over here. Thank you for your fucking donation. Take this ass whooping.
But at the same time, that's the reason why you should be able to do that, is because he shits and piss just like you do. Look, so it's just like, look, I give money to your fucking department, so I should be able to just give you the card and go about my business.
I'm like, nigga, you get money to the goddamn union, and it maybe trickles down through the department by way of a fucking Snickers bar my boss gave me.
And how many people are out here who don't even know or even think or consider to give a cent extra out of their paycheck to police officers?
Oh, I'm definitely giving my money to police officers. Like, fuck that shit. I need y'all around, goddamn it. I don't need to be out here thugging in these goddamn street, pistol whipping a nigga all across this bitch and throwing them in the fucking trunk, dropping them off in the boonies and shit.
But that's the point
I'm too old for this shit.
That's the point I'm making, is that like if you're somebody who is able to get an FOP card, Fraternal Order of Police, meaning that you not only know police officers,
I do,
you interact with them, and you also donate money on a consistent basis to the department. So it's like you deserve to be able to give the dismissive for the card shit.
Fuck no. No
nigga,
matter.
Nigga, then I ain't giving a fucking cent, nigga. If I can't have any type of arrogance with this motherfucker, then why the fuck no? No,
that's not an arrogance because you're doing it. It's like a person still thing. Just because I'm balling or some shit like that, I'm not about to treat my chauffeur like shit.
I'll be like, all right, fine. All right. Roll down the window 1 inch. And then just like,
okay, that's normal.
And then just like, officer. And then how about that?
Okay, no. You like that card. License, registration, insurance. Here you go.
Take a look at that.
And then he goes,
yeah, take a look at that.
Here's your shit back.
All right, see, you have a good night, officer.
See, it's like that. It's like that.
And they give him the two finger, like the.
I mean, but if you be a pompous ass to me as a cop, yeah, nigga, I'm about to have a couple of complaints because I'm smashing your face to a fucking window. What the fuck is wrong with you? Treat people like people.
From what I understand is like with those cards, it actually has the name of the officer that issued it to you.
Mm-hmm.
And so Patrice O'Neal talked about this. He said that Patrice O'Neal and then also Anthony Cumia, where they can actually just be like, okay, so what's going to happen if I contact this police officer and then tell him about how you're behaving right now? And then, like, apparently, the dude,
I'll see that nigga at Christmas, too.
Yeah, exactly. Like, the dude, Anthony Cumia, was just like, well, he's just going to laugh his ass off and say that I'm stupid. But, like, and then the cop had to let him go or whatever. But
he didn't have to. But he just let him go because he's like, all right, I'm going to just.
I mean, but then, okay, so if he knows the guy and then Anthony makes a call to him and he's just like, he didn't accept the card when he's supposed to.
He's not supposed to. It's just more of like, if I hand him a car and he goes, recognize this officer, it's like, this guy is vouching for your character.
Right.
Or he's vouching for you some way, form. And he goes, okay, so this is a legitimate card, a part of our organization, and I'm going to, what the fuck is that term I'm looking for? He goes, I'm going to not allow it, but he's like, I'm going to,
I'm gonna let you slide.
It's like I'm gonna
let this one thing slide.
Adhere to our rules concerning this card here, and just don't fuck up again. We're gonna keep a POB be on the lookout for your ass. Just in case.
Yeah. If you get pulled over for the same thing again within the next 30 days, you're fucked. Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you should. Like, I got warnings before. It's like, I'm gonna give you a warning. It was like, shit.
Oh, dude. I there was one cop that fucked me really. Two cops that fucked me really bad. And one cop that legitimately gave me two cops that fucked me super bad and two cops that legitimately gave me a crazy good break. I'm 50-50 on it. So it's like, but now like I'm a homeowner. So it's like now I got to lean pro cop because I can't just call up the homies. Like if I have a domestic disturbance, you know what I mean? Like, so.
No.
Yeah.
I'd rather like, yeah, y'all come handle this shit. I don't got time to be just making these mistakes and getting lawsuits and shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Dude, we've gone almost the entire fucking stream and we haven't talked about the subject at all. We just babbling.
All right, we're not even gonna like do a proper fucking segue like some way where it's just like, oh, it blended in nice.
It didn't because we're going from subject to subject. There's nothing cohesive about this.
But I like that. Okay. Well, we'll stick with the subject for the. Okay, we'll switch the subject now. So the subject is New Year's resolutions. Like, I hope you New Year's resolution. I have a
whole thumbnail for the video that says it's 2020 your year.
Oh,
like that's what the thumbnail says.
I think yes, it's your year. If you're alive, nigga, yes, it's your fucking year.
I mean, that's debatable. Bro.
I mean, you're alive. It's your goddamn year. Goddamn it. It's everybody's year. But it better be your year. You better figure out what the fuck to do this goddamn year that you didn't do the past couple of years. Otherwise, not. I mean, like shit. I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah. I mean, like, which I agree with you, but man, like, there's a lot of people who are just like, well, I mean, it's going to be the same as last year because I still got bills that are due. I still got to feed my kids, and I still got to go to work, and I still got to deal with my nagging wife and her.
I'll be like,
and
motherfucker, what's the difference between you on January? Well, we're the 7th now, and you from January 7th of last year, nigga, 365. Wait, we're not in a leap year, are we? Nope, we're in a leap year now.
No. Wait,
are we?
2022? It might actually be leap year this year.
No, it's not a leap year. 2024 is a leap year. It's every 4 years.
It's every 4 years. I just don't know. Like, I didn't know what the ratio was on when that started.
Nah, so 2024 is a leap year. It'd be like,
this is right.
So you had 365 days of experience, and you now versus you from 365 days ago. How do you compare?
What a lot of people, I would even venture to say most, would be like, I'm just older now.
Was 2021 anything that you expected when you was in 2020?
Oh wait, are you talking to me personally?
We'll go with that personally.
Dude, like I've made a lot of changes since last year, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like first off, there's this fucking podcast, right? Shout out, Homeboy Etiquette. There's that. Like, I've improved my social skills. I've done a lot of growing, man. I've gone through some like mental, emotional shit that I had to grow through. You know what I mean? I had a lot of hard lessons that I had to get through.
Yeah.
I made a lot of mistakes. I learned new skills.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, I got stronger. I'm the strongest I've ever been. Like you know what I mean? Like I stay consistently in the gym. I eat well, like just off command. I reduced the amount that I've been drinking substantially. Like right. I have longer dreads. I'm prettier. You know what I'm saying?
I want to zero in on the stronger one because I looked down at your shirt. I was going to ask you, like, what are you, Goku or Vegeta? But then I thought about it. I was like, they disrespect the shit out of Piccolo. Fuck Vegeta. Like, Vegeta gets disrespected. Okay. Like,
Piccolo's training is mental training all the time. He's literally meditating under a fucking waterfall all day, every day.
I'm like they're saying Namekians just have a cap. Like, nigga, you're evil Piccolo, and then that'll be about it. Nigga, you can.
It's not necessarily a cap. It's that in order to get relevant in the series again, it would take so. You know what I mean? He can outlive most people. You know what I mean?
The laziest character next to Yajirobe in fucking the DBZ series would be the nigga Piccolo because he just sits there with his arms folded and shit, his eyes closed. All of a sudden, the disturbance comes. He just shows up. He goes, "I sense a disturbance." Like, nigga, you ain't got hobbies? Nigga, go play with Legos.
I mean, well, that's the thing, though, is that like mental training in Dragon Ball actually works. You know what I mean? So he does that, and then he also makes clones of himself to train against. And then so he literally.
And this nigga ain't stronger?
He's strong as fuck. If you're talking about. Man. No, okay, we're talking about Dragon Ball Super now.
He's always a self-sacrifice motherfucker.
If you were to actually look at how strong Piccolo actually is, he's literally at this point of the series like a solar system buster.
What?
Like, he dead ass is, bro. Like, because of the power scaling. Like, Piccolo is strong enough to blow up the entire solar system with one attack. That's how strong Piccolo is.
Cite your sources.
Oh man, the Daizenshu.
What the fuck? Wait, okay.
Yeah, the Daizenshu is the official power scaling magazine in Japan. So like, Piccolo got.
I want that magazine now.
You have to translate it, but that's why I look up people who translate that shit for me.
I mean, you got Google Translate on your phone. Just type Google Translate, go to picture.
But then you have to be able to type it in hiragana or kanji yourself.
Oh, no. You just go to picture, like the camera thing, and then you show it, and then it'll look at the image, and it'll translate it to whatever.
Yeah, exactly. And like, but dude, even Krillin at this point of the series is as strong, if not stronger, than Super Saiyan Goku was against Frieza on Namek.
Nah.
No, he is. Bitch. It's already been proven.
What?
It's already been proven. Dude, there are people who literally spend there are whole channels devoted to power scaling. Like nigga, I'm telling you. Like,
I got to find those channels because I need power scaling on Bleach. Nigga, I need to know.
And also Krillin. There are, look up Clyde. Clyde. Clyde is one of the best Bleach power scalers out there. Dude, Ichigo is a fucking beast. You know
I swear to God, he better.
He's at least I mean, they're not talking about Dragon Ball terms, but like Ichigo is easily a planet buster, easy. Because of the scaling, you know what I mean? To Yamamoto. Yamamoto is the main scaling for Ichigo because Yamamoto suppressed his Zanbakuto is gonna life wipe the planet. You know what I'm saying? And like, but when you're talking about people like Aizen and Ichigo at the end of the series, they're planet busters. Like they could literally destroy the planet and make it like disintegrate type shit. You know what I'm saying?
I think I'll say like okay, never mind. I wouldn't say nigga, the planet is big as shit. They destroyed a town.
So yeah, like and that's where the other classifications, there's small planet, Earth is considered a small planet, and then medium planet, large planet. Large planet would be like Jupiter, which is literally 1,000 Earths. You know what I mean? That's large planet. You know what I mean?
That is big.
Jupiter's gigantic, bro.
Earth is fucking big.
The red spot on Jupiter is the size of Earth.
What red spot? I thought the whole thing was red.
No, Jupiter's orange, and then it has a red spot. The red spot on Jupiter is literally a hurricane that is the size of the planet Earth that never stops.
God.
Yeah.
Damn.
You gotta get into your cosmology shit, bro.
I know. I build spaceships.
Not cosmetology, like not fucking horoscope bullshit. Cosmology is a term for the study of celestial bodies.
Hey, Primo.
What's good with you? All right, well, we're still off subject. Okay, so, all right, so guys, I'm a very different person than I was in 2021 at this time. At the beginning of 2021, this was on the back ends of the first wave of COVID, right? And yeah, it's 2022 already. God damn, I'm getting old, man. All right, but
that hurts. That hurts.
But yeah, like so, yeah, dude, like learn new skills, got in the gym, you know what I mean? Made a lot of mistakes, learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about human psychology, relationships. Like I read a bunch of books. Like as we start this podcast, like a whole bunch of shit fucking changed within the span of 1 year. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it's supposed to be. If you're the same nigga or the same niglet as you were a year ago, you're wasting your life. You know what I'm saying? Life is about growth and change, guys.
Well, growth and change is inevitable. It's inevitable.
Whoa.
I mean, you could try to want to stay the same person, but it's still
that just means you're backsliding. You're regressing.
Oh no, how the fuck do we?
Because since nothing actually stays the same, if you attempt to stay the same person because of the flow of time, you're going backwards. You can't go back. Like you can't stay the same. You just can't. So if mentally, let's just say mentally, I'm the same person that I was 6 months ago. The rest of reality moved on 6 months. So I'm holding on to an antiquated possibility or version of myself, which means that each day that I'm not growing, I become more and more the past. So I'm regressing because the present is constantly changing. Mm-hmm. Either you're moving forward or you're moving backwards. There's no such thing as stagnant.
Wait, have you ever heard that Buddhist quote where it says if you're feeling depressed, it means you're looking into the past, and if you're feeling anxious, you're looking into the future, and what you need to be is present?
1,000%. And yes, I used to be Buddhist. Yeah, you're 1,000%
my boss,
correct.
I was Catholic, so I didn't have to take the shot. And then he told me the Pope said take the fucking shot, and I was like, fucking Pope.
I was religionless for a while, and then I dated a half Vietnamese, half Thai girl for 4 years, and in that I converted to Buddhism to see what it was all about.
I like Buddhism. I think it's more about
honestly,
a philosophy of life.
It's not even a religion. It's a philosophy, exactly. And so one of those is exactly what you said. The past is gone. The future doesn't exist yet.
Mhm.
All that exists is the present.
Carpe diem.
Carpe diem. What is that? Live for the moment, right?
Seize the day. Yeah. Live for the moment.
I got you.
It's like forget about tomorrow, some shit like that. Like, yeah, it's true. Kind of true.
Yeah,
It's
like
a lot true.
You're 1000% correct, because like, let's put it this way, like the way you're supposed to do it is that like predominantly in the present with like you can reminisce every now and then on the past, and then you make plans for the future, but the future can't exist if you're not living your present.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it's a balancing act, but it's mostly just stay in the present.
I think if I had to simplify my resolution is to be more I would say be more present, but I think my main goal for 2022 outside of like be a better jiu-jitsu practitioner, be a better person just so I can better love myself and also be better for my family and friends and my relationship with my girl. So yeah, it was like fuck, my goal is like damn, just be able to recognize when my ego start kicking in and be able to recognize when I should let it ride and when I should just pull that motherfucker back.
My dad would say in his old wisdom, know when to hold them and know when to fold them.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's what it means. Yeah. So I get what you're saying.
It's like
resolution wise. Oh no, go ahead.
Like for me right now with jujitsu, my resolution is definitely just keep practicing jujitsu. And I think everything else in my life would just fall into place because jujitsu is pretty much like a life teaching sport. I mean, it looks like we're just choking each other out and then breaking each other's arms and shit, but we're really telling each other is that sometimes you don't need to have sprinkles on your ice cream.
Like, no, I'm ad-libbing you right now. I'm ad-libbing.
Oh, shit. That's my goal for this year. It's just as a resolution is just be consistent with jiu-jitsu, just improve myself so that way I can improve my teammates because my teammates are like higher class and more skill, or even the people at my level, I want to be able to help them improve because if I'm improving and I beat them and they go, okay, he did this and I got to improve now, and then they beat me and then we're just improving and sharpening each other up. And it's like you got to be focused, you got to pay attention, you got to be fucking humble because you can be an egotistical, arrogant bastard if you want to, goddamn it, but that's just going to get in the way of your goddamn learning, and you just depending on some skills that got you by so far. But everybody, like with jiu-jitsu, everybody's always evolving. Everybody. Like even like as I sit here right now as a white belt, like the top tier fucking black belt world champion motherfuckers, them bitches are evolving still. And I'm like, fuck, I gotta find a way to catch up to them. And them bitches are evolving as I'm evolving.
You can't, man.
No, it's possible. It's just
once they die, they reach their cap. But like,
death is the cap.
Like, yeah, exactly. Like,
so, all right. Too soon.
That's why, like, there's that saying that goes, I've taught you everything that you know, but I haven't taught you everything that I know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's always going to be that layer, and it's experience. If you're like, let's say you're a prodigy at jiu-jitsu. You learn the fastest out of any person on the planet who's ever learned jiu-jitsu. You're still capped by what you're learning from other people.
Mm-hmm.
And if they choose not to reveal their secrets to you, you're always behind.
True, but it's like with jiu-jitsu, like everything is revealed on a mat. It's like everything's revealed on a mat. It's like, I hit my secret weapon trap card. Like, nigga, you ain't said okay. Well, shut the fuck up and take this arm bar.
Speaking of anime, you watch Hunter x Hunter? You didn't, did you?
I mean, I've seen a couple episodes because my brother watched it.
Okay, well, I'll give you the shortest synopsis then. Okay, so there's what's called a chimera ant, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the chimera ant king is born, and he literally is. We're talking about galaxy brain. From like, it takes him like 4 hours to learn all of human psychology, all of like strategy on the planet. Within 24 hours, he's the smartest being on the entire planet. 24 hours. And he's continuously, like, he starts beating every strategist to every strategy game on the planet. Chess, like fucking Gungi, like all type of games, right? They bring in a little girl who is blind, And this girl, all she does, she has no other skills. She can't do anything else except for play the game Gungi. And he's a super crazy genius. He can never beat her because not only is she the best on the planet, but she keeps evolving every time she plays, just like you said. So every time he even gets close, she immediately evolves and adapts to make her unbeatable.
Mm-hmm.
And he starts to lose his fucking mind because he's like, this isn't possible. I know every fucking strategy, and she just made a new one.
Yeah.
So
you can do that.
Well, he actually falls in love with her, because
Wait.
because
What's the age of consent? Like you said, a girl. You ain't say a woman.
She's like they paint her as a little girl, but she's an adult. Like she's very immature. She's like snotting and stuff because like she literally can't do anything except this game. And
she's just blind.
And she's blind. Yeah, she plays it blind. That's the crazy part. She invented strategies while blind.
Like she can't do anything else while blind?
In terms of skill.
Okay.
And he's not even human. Like he technically is only like
bestiality.
It's like that, but he's like there's a whole you would have to see the story to understand. Oh. And it's not like they smash or anything like that, but like he starts to fall in love with her because of like who she is and the fact that
so
he's literally like pretty much, yeah, like they wound up dying together and all type of stuff. They never do anything. But the thing is that like the infatuation came from the fact that he's literally a god on the planet. And he can't beat this seemingly useless girl because in this one thing, she never stops evolving. She's the grandmaster on the whole planet. And every time that he's even used her strategies against her, and then she makes a new one.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the gap that you're up against when you're talking about I'm a white belt and he's like a whatever degree black belt. You can climb that ladder, but by the time you get there, the goalpost has changed.
No.
The new paradigm is out. And then as soon as anybody comes close to that one, he's competing with people at the new paradigm, and then a new one is created. So by the time you get there, you could be a black belt, and you're still going to get folded like a pretzel. It don't matter. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm pretty sure that there are people to this day, martial arts masters, dead in the ground, who are probably still better fighters than anybody on the planet because they went to the grave understanding certain things that have never been done because they haven't been conceptualized. Eventually they will be, but there's an ahead of your time kind of concept when you master something to that degree. So it's like, you go ahead and shoot for that nigga if you want to. Like, you know what I mean? But like that's why I respect martial arts so much is because, dude, like I was like that. Me and my little brother were literally climbing belts so goddamn fast that martial arts places were begging for us to go there and train under them type of shit. But you know what happened? I don't know what Brandon did, but I remember what I did. I would go and do sparring matches. I would just challenge the top nigga, like the top sensei of the dojo. And that nigga would dance around, and I'd be trying to chase this nigga. I'm like, what the fuck? I can't even detect his movement. Like it was like some Dragon Ball Z shit. It's like I can't even see him. Like bro, and I would just be like, okay, so this normally works, and they just like, whoop, and like bro, like he would literally just like slip behind me like on some snake type shit. It hit me in the back of the head, and it was over. It was like that, and I would just keep chasing. I'm just like and like he was just nothing would even connect. And I was just like, but you would look at his black belt. He was the type of black belt where there isn't anymore. 10th degree, and he had it for so long that it was worn out and falling apart. That's how long he had been a black belt at the top level. So he's literally just like joking around. Like he's laughing in my fucking face, bro. And like I've never forgot it because like he had this big ass like stupid grin on his face, bald ass guy, and like he's just like and I'm just like, why can't I hit him? I'm better than everybody else. And like, no, I wasn't better than him.
Man.
I wasn't better than him, bro. Not even close. To this day, I might still have a problem fighting that nigga. And he's old now, bro. Like I don't. It's because there was such a finesse to everything. He didn't have to think about anything. It was Miga Tenno Gokui, ultra fucking instinct, bro. Like he didn't have to think. He just bro, it was like for him it was slow motion type shit, and I'm fighting my fucking heart out, bro, and I can't even touch him, like bro, like it was some crazy shit. I never forgot it because I never challenged him again. After that ass whooping, I was just like, I need way more practice. I am not ready for this guy.
I will keep going at it. I'll be like, fuck it. All right, lost this way. Let me try it again. All right, lost that way. Let me keep trying again.
Well, like, it's not like he just, like, would just offer up fighting people all the time.
Oh, I'll just walk in, but like, run it.
Yeah, like, it wasn't like that. And he was hardly ever there because, like, when you're at the top, you don't necessarily, he wasn't even teaching classes. He was teaching the teachers.
That motherfucker shows up. I'll be like, run it.
I mean, like, bro, like I had one chance to fight him and I realized I was completely inept. And and so that's why I went back to training. I'm just like,
I'm inept today, motherfucker, but tomorrow if I see your ass, run it.
All right. Well, okay. So we're going a little over. So I never even answered the question. My New Year's resolution is literally just be better person than I was last year. I want to be smarter. Mm-hmm. I want to be more flexible, faster, stronger. I want to have more options. I want to make more money. Mm-hmm. Like I want to be completely like if you were to look at it in a video game, like with all the stats you got, like Constitution, Dexterity, Intelligence, Wisdom. Just give me
at least Constitution.
Yeah, Constitution. Which Constitution in RPGs is like your ability to take like poisons. Your durability.
What the fuck do they call that shit? An arc? Oh, torpidity.
Yeah. Exactly. Like your durability. You know what I mean? Like that's what gives you extra health points. Mm-hmm. Like so I want like if I were to have my character sheet up, I want at least a +1 in every single fucking area. Like
the jack of all trades.
It's not even jack of all trades. It's more just like because like I'm specialized in computers and shit, but I just want to be an overall better person, even if it's by a little margin in everything that I do. Like I want to be able to breathe better, run for a longer amount of time. I want to be able to do more squats. Breathing? What's that?
Windhoff breathing. The dude Windhoff who climbed Mount Everest apparently just in some shorts.
Yeah, there's some monsters like that, bro. Like, actually, a good. I'm gonna be hanging out with EC as soon as it gets warmer again. We're gonna be doing some crazy shit. No, I'm talking about like legitimately because like after jumping out of that fucking plane, bro, and it was decently warm on the ground, but up there it's fucking freezing.
Yes,
I'm not doing that again. It was piercing. It hurt my face.
Yeah,
like so like
I did it. We did it in August, so it's still warm.
Yeah. No, we went in October, and fuck that. I'm not doing that. So I'm down to do some crazy shit. Like I want to go skydiving at least 2 more times next year. I want to do like fucking cliff diving. I want to go fucking spelunking, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to do some like shit that people that my shade don't do. You know what I mean? Just to prove people wrong. Do you know how many white people I talk to? Specifically, they're like, dude, I'm white and I won't go skydiving. They told me that. They're just like, that's some white people shit and I don't do that.
But what the fuck is this skydiving?
Dude, how many black people do you know as the norm would even consider it?
All right, let me see. All right, who do I know was skydiving? Okay, E. The one guy that went with me and E, you, that's okay. You, that one guy, me, E, that's 4. Fucking
Okay, now how many black people do you know?
All right,
that number is probably incomprehensible.
Oh, let me see if I can name them all. Okay,
bro. Okay, we don't have 3 hours. I'm about to piss on myself, bro. Like, no, but the point is that like. Okay, there still are some things that are predominantly done by other races, bro. Like there just is. Those lines are crossing, of course, but
globalization, yeah, of course.
Yeah, globalization. Like we're coming together. You know what I mean? But I saw a video of a black dude who was literally niggering it up. You know what I'm saying? Like he did it on purpose.
I heard that word. For some reason, I felt offended. I felt aggression just pop up. I think that's just an instinctual thing. If if I ever hear that,
that's why I say it
with that in it. It's just whether anybody can say the damn thing, and it just still brings out the same reaction. Like, do I gotta snap this nigga's neck?
No. Like, bro, yeah. No, I got you. But like, he was like, okay, he was doing skydiving. And like he just put on some sunglasses and he literally just like took some pieces of like fried chicken and then jumped out of an airplane. And then while he was skydiving, just
dog,
you know what I'm saying? Like, and then threw it away and then pulled his parachute. Like he did, you know what I'm saying? Like, he did that on purpose.
Did he do it in tandem?
No, it was by himself.
Okay, never mind. Because if you was in tandem and you was attached to me, you did some shit like that, and
you're getting like all the crumbs in your face.
I'm like, disconnect, kick his ass out the way, and fuck you.
Yeah, no, that'd be horrific.
Like, nigga, don't you ever do this shit to me in your life.
No, I feel you on that shit. But the main point is that like if you guys have resolutions this year, which you should, just aim to be better than you were last year. That's baby steps are the best way to make progress, and don't lose any ground. Don't step backwards. Like if you're established where you are right now, even if you have to make what you're doing more solid and establish your foundation, that's still progress. You'll be able to make a next step after that foundation is established. And but you know, let me
I'm about to bust.
Yeah,
okay.
Like,
all right. Well,
anyway,
my resolution is to get better at jiu-jitsu, choke motherfuckers out, keep my ego in check, be a better goddamn son, cousin, boyfriend, all that shit, dog owner. Hopefully my dogs don't think I need to improve. They probably think I need to motherfuckers like, nigga, take me outside now. Nigga, fuck your match. Fuck Call of Duty right now. Nigga, I don't care if you're in the top 3 right now. The gas is coming in. Nigga, put the controller down and take your ass over there and get that leash. But anyway, yo, it's Homeboy Etiquette. Happy New Year. I hope everybody's improving and getting better in their life, and this year be better than the last year. And God bless those who are passing and make it to this year. So RP Betty White, passing off to the Arc Reactor.
Yo, this is Kevin the Raw representing Homeboy Etiquette here on YouTube and Twitch. Also representing Homeboy or Came to Games here on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. Yeah, RAP Betty White. Yeah, she went out right at the end of the year.
Damn,
right?
She didn't make it to 100.
I mean, but like, maybe I think people would have been more upset if she died at the beginning of 2022, and then they would have been like, this year is cursed. So like, I think that it was
Wait, do you know the theme song?
No,
I didn't
watch Golden Girls.
Like, thank you. I watched Golden Girls because nigga, we didn't have cable TV at the time. Thank you for being a friend.
I just know that's the one part I know. But yeah, if you guys
down the road and back again. Okay, that's all I remember.
Dude, I'm about to lose it.
Homeboy Etiquette.
Wait, like the video, comment, share this video with anybody that you know.
Future Way to Q.
Yo, this is Kevin the Raw. We out. Peace.
Homeboy Etiquette. Peace.